some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, Fresh in the last game against the Magic had a huge game. He had an impressive number of points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. The numbers he put up were really impressive, and he's somebody everybody loves watching. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Indiana making a change here. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And Shepard subbed in for Halliburton. All right, guys, I'm told we're about to connect to our insider, Shams Charania, who has a beat on something. Hey, Shams, what's the story?
Thank you, Kevin. I've just received word on the news out of Orlando on the Magic's trade with the New York Knicks. They've made an aggressive move to bring in Mitchell Robinson. He can protect the rim and he can get out on shooters. He just has so much energy on that side of the floor. It changes what you can do defensively, and that by itself can make all the difference.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. Siakam's shot is off. Utah leading by 18. Pass to Fresh. Wants to get it to Eubanks, and does. To the inside. Outside for George. Here's Fresh. The shot's good on the assist by George. 20 points for Fresh.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Here's Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Halliburton comes in for Shepard. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Fresh. Fresh has got 23 points.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Halliburton with it. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
Yeah, and when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Knocks down the 3-ball. That's now 26 points for Fresh.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is Halliburton. He's covered by Fresh. Now, here is Halliburton. He has 5. 5 on the clock. The 3. That shot off the mark. And so it's Utah, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Aaron Nesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. Back to Siakam. Mathurin with a screen for Siakam. got 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Markkanen is out there with Williams. Then there's Walker Kessler. Then there's Sexton. And it's Fresh in at the point guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Pacers shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Here's Turner. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Fresh. And it's off from three-point range.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Siakam. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Up top, Nembhard. He's covered by Fresh. And it's good, 2 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Filipowski. Eubanks the pass to Fresh. Lets the 3 fly. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And Indiana shooting a low 30% right now. An ugly offensive performance. To the paint, here's Turner. That one misses. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside. That's 29 points for Fresh.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 6 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and the environment of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Utah out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So, Kenny, as the point guard here, I want you to rank our handles.
Okay, obviously, first is me. Second, I'll get that to you, Ernie. Third, I'll go with our IT guy. He really surprised me. Then you, Shaq.
There's no way I'm after Ernie.
Shaq, if you want to be better, you can be.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, they're defense.
And that concludes.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Fresh.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
And the Jazz making a change here. Collins is checked in, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Collins kicks to Sexton. Here's Fresh. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Well, he plays both guard positions well. Sexton shows off that court vision.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Halliburton outside. Markkanen against Mathurin. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And that one, good. Sexton's got 6.
That's a perfect 4 for 4 to open up the second half. Couldn't have asked for a better start after the break.
Collins against Siakam. Turner with a screen on Collins. Here's Siakam. Hits from the high post. 8 points for him.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Jazz have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Collins, good.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Collins passes to Sexton. Here's Fresh. From outside, off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to Halliburton. Driving to the basket. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Utah moving it around. And he trains the 3. Good-looking shot there from Fresh. Fresh has got 37.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Halliburton. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Utah has gotten going here in the second half from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
Well, he's gone up to 40 as he continues to just dominate.
You're right. We knew he had a shot at it tonight. He is now tied for 3rd for the most 40-point games in a season.
And you can put him in the same breath as Michael Jordan. They both can say they had 37 games of 40 or more.
Here's Fresh. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Mathurin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Jazz have gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him put it to use defensively.
And Siakam throws it down.
and just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence.
Yet another bucket.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, it's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Indiana's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
Fresh can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are...
Call time here. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him.
Right.
Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Dan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again.
Filipowski's out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Williams. Then it's Fresh, and it's Mills in at the 2. That's the group right now for Utah. The offensive rebound, Halliburton off with the layup.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Here's Fresh. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Jackson. Here's Nembhard. Shoots over Mills. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. This one for 3, and good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Halliburton, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
And that one's good. Fresh.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Halliburton finds Neesmith. Here's Nembhard, covered by Mills. Halliburton for 3. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that one's good. Fresh. Fresh has got 58.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Now, Nembhard. And it's Utah with the rebound. Fresh has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Filipowski. Jazz passing it around. Offensive rebound. Outside Williams. There's the triple. Tries it again, and it's good on the way in. Filipowski's got 4 points this quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That one goes in.
The thing about Halliburton's range is it's flexible. He can take a good shot from anywhere.
Fresh connects again. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Halliburton kicks to Jackson. Pass to Nembhard. Over Mills. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. And the Jazz making a change here. Hendricks is checked in. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Isaiah Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Nesmith. Here's Fresh. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Halliburton. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 17-6 run.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Fresh.
Well, we saw some exceptional passes from him tonight. His vision did a lot to elevate their offense.
And here are the Pacers now. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Outside Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Again, what an avalanche!
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. And here's Halliburton. Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. To stop the run. That's good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you.
Being an all-star as a rookie is really hard. MP deserves it, though. He's a really good player.
Good job, MP. I see.
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. A moment here to see the numbers for Malik Monk.
He's been playing a larger role in their offense over the past 5 games, and we see that in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Kyle Anderson is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Curry in at point guard. And for Utah, Collins and Kessler there in the middle. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. And it's Fresh in at the 1. And hats off to MP, who was selected to his first All-Star team.
And he's not just in it, he's a starter. To do that in your first All-Star game appearance is a huge accomplishment.
Both teams playing well lately, Grant. Something's got to give here.
Yeah, this is a great test of momentum. Whoever controls the pace probably controls the outcome.
Outside Curry from outside the arc. Collins with the rebound. Here's Fresh. Really played well against Indiana in his last game.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lauri Markkanen. Nice pass.
Left side Curry. Curry with another miss. Utah's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Fresh. Another 3 for Utah.
Executing the plan here early, still haven't missed a shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him, Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And Steve Kerr calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And right in the middle of winter, hot off the press, some fresh power rankings. You take a look at the Warriors. They're in the same slot, number 4.
Well, right now for the Jazz, they've really exceeded all expectations, showing they're capable of so much more than some believed. What a critical bucket. This game could have gotten out of hand early if they allowed that run to go much longer.
Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. For 3, Utah grabs the miss.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
And so it's Golden State with it, following the bucket by Utah. takes the three. Fresh, that one's good. Fresh has got 15 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 5.
Zero fear from Curry inside. 2 more points in his Hall of Fame career.
Here's Fresh. Hauled in by Curry. Warriors trail by 12. From the arc. Sexton grabs the board.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Yep, that one's good.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. A deep 3. Curry with another miss.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
The Warriors have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Wiggins passes to Monk. Here's Anderson. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Kessler passes to Sexton. Here's Fresh. Knocks down the long J. Fresh has got 20.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Jazz leading by 15. Markkanen outside. Pass to Kessler. Here's Fresh. Another 3 for Utah.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Now here's Curry. The D's right on him. Count the basket.
Guarding Steph is exhausting. You have to stay right on him, but he's so good at drawing the foul.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Collins. Hendricks is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's George in for Sexton. And Golden State also making a switch. Looney's checked in for Anderson. Fresh, that one's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Warriors trail by 17. Curry with it. Last game with 30. Outside Monk. The 3 is up. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Monk. Curry's got 11 points.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Monk following the bucket by Utah. Up top, Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside on the wing. Curry. It's rebounded by George. Jazz leading by 16. Here's Fresh. Off the mark there with a 3. 1:14 left in the opening quarter. Wiggins with it. Picked up by Eubanks. Looney, a screen on George. Monk for 3. Rebound, Utah. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Now here's Wiggins. Still without a bucket. Pass to Monk. Fires for 3. The rebound by Eubanks. Here's Filipowski, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Baseline try. Looney grabs a miss.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Utah ahead, up 19. And we'll return shortly. Both teams changing it up here. Pass to Curry. Here's Hield. Williams defending. Back to Curry. Utah grabs the miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship game.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they had the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
On the floor for the Warriors, we've got Kevon Looney, Trace Jackson Davis out there with Buddy Hield. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Curry in at the point. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, Fresh in their last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also turned in a season high in the rebound department. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Utah. Hendricks comes in for John Collins. Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in his last outing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for the...
Good. He hits again.
Once again, he's hit the 40-point mark, as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into 3rd all-time for most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, Jordan did it an incredible 37 times back in 1987, but that mark has been passed. What a special year this guy's had. They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Fresh. That one's good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
To the inside, Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nice play. Good timing. Wiggins delivers a perfect pass.
Here's Fresh. Nails it from 3. Fresh has got 45 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Curry passes to Wiggins. Takes a 3. Buries it from 3.
Wiggins getting some instant payback for that 3 on the other end. You just got to love the competitive fire.
Here's Fresh. And he dunks it down.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
And he gets it to go. Curry's got 13 now.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
Here's Fresh. Jackson Davis grabs a miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Golden State.
The first free throw is good. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Sexton. And Anderson drops them both. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Jack's up a 3. Good! That's another bucket!
It's incredible. I mean, this is what he does.
Another 50-point game for him. Now tied for second place all time.
Yeah, right there with Michael Jordan, who also made a habit of taking over offensively. Both guys just elite.
The 3 from Curry. The shot no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz in total control. Up by 29 going into the break. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be back in a moment.
Come one. Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Golden State Warriors.
They don't want it.
That does it for halftime.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton. And it's Fresh in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. Wiggins outside. Jackson Davis a screen. Fires high post. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Fresh. Another 3 for Utah.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Down low. Rebounded by Fresh.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
Now here's Monk. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. And he gets the bucket.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Here's Fresh. And it's all from three-point range. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Wiggins has got 6.
Over his career, we've seen Wiggins improve that three-point shooting game. Credit Andrew for putting in the work.
Here's Fresh. Hits yet again. Wow! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Anderson. Now here's Monk. From deep. Utah grabs the miss. Markkanen's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Fresh. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Monk. There's the triple. Rebounded by Fresh. Fresh has got 4 rebounds now. The 3 from Sexton. Another 3 for Utah.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Jazz have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Fresh. That one's good.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. A shot to stop the run. And again, no good by Golden State.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Here's Anderson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Monk for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Monk's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And that's impressive. When Monk is firing and hitting like this, watch out.
And another one.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. The Warriors shooting around 35% from the field so far. Curry from deep three-point land. The quick look, no good that time.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yeah, just a nice show of force by Collins, taking it all the way to the rim and flushing it home.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Monk. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Sexton passes to Markkanen. 3-pointer off the mark. And the Warriors shooting a low 29% since halftime. Inside. Wiggins finds Curry. There's the 3. Utah grabs the miss.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Throws it up high. Stolen by Kessler. In transition, here they come. Here's Fresh. Drops in the 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Wiggins with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively. Kicks it out to Anderson. Sexton against Monk. Over Sexton, and the basket by Monk. Monk's got 10 points here in the second half.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And again, it's Utah with a 3.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Utah, they're shooting the ball 70% in this game. Fresh, that one's good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
So it's the Warriors now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Curry. Sexton grabs the board. Here's Fresh. The 3. He got it again. Sensational.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. And so it's Utah. And they're up an insane amount going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition.
Will make substitutions. Utah has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. On the floor for the Warriors, Kyle Anderson is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Trayce Jackson-Davis. And it's Monk in at the 2. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Fresh. That one's good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Will it go? The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets it go from deep. Fresh. That one's good. Fresh has got 7 points for the quarter.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
And Richard, with the new CBA in place, the middle class is starting to strengthen in the league. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
The officials will have 2 minutes to
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Utah grabs the miss.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team. Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Here's Wiggins. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Ooh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that positioning.
Here's Fresh. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
With the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him, shoot at this point in time, triple team the dude.
And the Warriors shooting right below 40% here in the 4th. Pass to Wiggins, and here's Jackson-Davis. Left side Anderson. And the NBA has regular season games outside the U.S., all over the world. How important is that, Grant?
It's so important, B.A. I mean, basketball has become a global sport. And just look at the recent MVPs. They're mostly international players. So playing games in those countries has helped the game grow all over the world. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Jazz.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never...
And it's good! He hits another one!
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. Curry, the rebound by Filipowski.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't.
Another one goes! Incredible!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. It's stolen by Curry. It's stolen. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Another one falls. Amazing.
That puts him even for third on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
Man, I'm at a loss for words. His has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see. To halt the run. The shot, no good. Here's Fresh. And again.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now third all-time for points in a game. One for the ages. And here's Curry. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.